Hey YouTube, Simon here once again for the incredible fundamental changes. Today I'm going to give you 3 ways to bust out of any blues guitar ruts you might have. Let's go and have a look at those just after this. So when I'm teaching and in my own playing, I'm always looking at ways in which I can bust out of ruts that I might be into. So today I'm going to give you 3 of my favourite tips for blues, but these can work for any genre. My first tip is to use a capo, or in this case we're going to play blues licks, this example 1, with a capo at the 6th fret. I personally use Kaiser capos, they are fantastic. I'm not endorsed by them, but they are absolutely brilliant. Now the advantage of using a capo is you can play your open string licks that you might know. Look, usually you'd be restricted to keys that are around E and A and everything around here. You can then play them in any key. This lick here we've got today is kind of around a B flat blues scale up at the 6th fret, and it uses loads of techniques, hammer-ons, pull-offs, bends there, as you saw in the full and slow speed version. So what I want you to do is learn this lick at the 6th fret and then move it into loads of different keys. I should point out that in tab you number the frets as this is now 0 because obviously you can't play these. So the 3rd fret on the top string is the 9th fret. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9 or 0, 1, 2, 3. So when you're reading that, that might be new to you if you've never read a capo tablature before. Have some fun with it and let's move on to example 2. My second tip for breaking out of a blues guitar ruts, after you've used a capo and you've had fun with that, is to try different tuning. Now example 2 is in Dadgad. Standard tuning is E, A, D, G, B, E, or Eddie 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie, as I like to say to my students. And Dadgad is obviously D, A, D, G, A, D. So 3 strings have to change. The 6th string has to change from an E down to a D. These 2 are fine, the next 3 are fine, A, D, G. The B string that you're used to has to go down to an A, and the high E string has to go down to a D as well. I'm doing it very, very roughly here. Make sure you use a tuner. So now you're in the tuning D, A, D, G, A, D. And this example here uses lots of double stops, specifically on the top strings, little bends of those double stops as well, and we have the ringing, droning note of D throughout this bluesy example. The bends on the top string are very reminiscent of Eric Clapton's tune Hey Hey, even though that's in standard tuning. I've kind of sort of stolen elements of that for this little blues riff in Dadgad. So if you're in a rut with your blues guitar playing, try different tunings. Doesn't have to be Dadgad, but Dadgad's a great starting point if you've never tried any different tunings. And if you want more on Dadgad, I have got a book coming out very soon that will be able to give you some more ideas. Let's look at example 3. Now that you've tried capo standard tuning and altered tuning, or in this case dadgad, the next logical step for our final example today, example 3, is to use a capo in dadgad. So this example here uses a capo at the 4th fret in dadgad tuning that you've now tuned up into, and it's got kind of country finger picking style while you alternate the bass note with the higher parts of the chord. The chords are very much a sort of 12-bar bluesy type feel. For some reason I decided to make it 10-bar blues, which is a bit different, but you can extend it and move it there, and you are alternating between your fingers. You can either use finger picking, or you can use hybrid picking where you use a combination of your pick and your fingers to play this lick. The tablature and the notation for all of these examples that I'm playing will be in the article in the link below this lesson for you to read a little bit more about this style. So 3 things to consider in your own playing when you're playing blues. Try adding a capo on and getting that rich, ringing, open sounding quality anywhere on the neck. You can move it around. Try it with chords. Try it with scales and arpeggios and licks, anything you do there. Modern pop bands love that sound as well, and I really dig it, both on an acoustic and electric. Try a different tuning. Today I wanted to show you, introduce you just subtly to dadgad because it's a fantastic sound. And then try altered tunings with a capo. In this example 3 we had dadgad with a capo at the 3rd fret. If you've got any other things that you like to do to bust out of ruts, please put it in the comments section below. I do read all your comments and try and get back to all of you. I really hope you got something from this. I'll see you soon. Hi everyone, I hope you've got something from this Blues Guitar Rut Buster. I really hope it's brought something new to your playing. Make sure you go and check out Fundamental Changes website where we bring you free lessons to inspire you in your playing. Have a look at Joseph's and my books on Amazon and make sure you subscribe here as well. See you next time.